Okay, well, turn the lights up here. This is a stream test. Gotta have the hat. Alright. More light. Is that a little better? That is a little better. Oh. Let's check YouTube Studio. I have no idea if I'm live or not. Let's check. Let's see the search. I am live. Look at that. Let's check. What kind of delay is it? Got quite a bit of delay. I am live. Look at that. Check. What kind of delay is it? 10. Got quite a bit of delay. I am live. Look at that. Check. What kind of delay is it? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 30 seconds. Sounds so far away. The microphone up closer. How's that sound? That sounds better. Alright, precision update. I want to know where I can see the broadcast on YouTube. It's not showing. Oh, here we go. Live. Okay. Oh. It's not showing. Oh, here we go. Live. Alright, so this is testing. Okay. Oh. It's not showing. Oh, here we go. Live. I'm hearing my own voice. This is testing. Nothing new. Okay. Oh. It's not showing. Oh, here we go. Live. I'm hearing my own voice. This is testing. Nothing new. Okay. It's not showing. Oh, here we go. Live. I'm hearing my own voice. There was an update today. This is testing. Nothing new. Okay. So, where do we find an update on it? Out there. Let's go check Steam. Library Home. Farm Simulator 2. Let's play today. Let's go properties. Updates. Install content updated. Yeah, that was me. What do we see? Install files. Alright, we're catching up here. Recording no, customization no. Betas. Nope. Updates. Why does it not show? Ability. I need to see what the release patch. Where does it tell you what? Where the update? Well, let's Google it. Farm Sim 25, how to check version. The main menu, upper left corner after starting game version. Aha. Oh, duh. Right there. Shit. Right there. Alright, downloadable content. Latest. So, I'm not going here. So, A Mapping put out this Kansas 16X map. Oh, a couple days ago. you know, whatever it was. I gotta remember that I gotta scoot over this way because I scoot my camera over. Maybe that'll help. Oh, that's better. So he put this map out a couple days ago. I have not gone in and looked at it, but I've looked at some of the reviews that people have done on it. It's a great map, great size map, but as you can see, he's got supposedly 3 farms set up, right? But when you go into the map, it's one farm with parts of the farm spread out over the map. Now there was traffic, so that's always cool to see traffic. But I also saw a review where precision farming was not working. So I haven't tested that. So we're going to go in and we're going to play with this a little bit. We're going to do a live stream review of this. Where we're at here. I do want to go doing the videos. Okay. I wonder how I tell everybody that I'm live streaming. Channel content. Dashboard. Because nobody's going to know I'm live streaming unless they check live. So. Content. Live. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I should just post a short little video on stop streaming. I don't know. Not sure what the answer is to let you all know that I'm live streaming, other than I have not posted it anywhere. But I do see I got 2 live viewers. So hey, if you're viewing, drop something in the chat so I know you're not somebody drop me a drop something in chat so I can see you're watching. Alright, so let's go. That's all downloaded. Let's go check it out here. There it is. We're gonna go start from scratch. Normal. Continue. And I'm just gonna keep all the mods in here, but I got fucking 1,100 of them going. So, and I see that I'm not too far behind in the lag between what I'm actually saying and what's showing up on the screen, so about 20 seconds maybe. Farm cat's over here in her little bed over here sitting down watching. Yeah, so, you know. Farm cat's over here in her little bed over here sitting down watching. Kind of weird listening to my own voice. Yeah, so, you know. Farm cat's over here in her little bed over here sitting down watching. Kind of weird listening to my own voice. So big maps, and I'm too close because I'm hitting red. So I'm adjusting my microphone here. There we go. That's a little better. So yeah, these big maps take a long time to load. Yeah, that's why a lot of people say don't go 16x, go 4x. I'm still trying to figure out the Giants editor. Trying to figure out the Giants editor, and I'm gonna text the family and have them get in. Have them give me feedback. Yeah, alright, we're getting ready to building shaders. Should be popping on here in just a second. Now, I've talked about this in a video before. I like these basic maps. There's kind of a basic, there's traffic, maybe a small city that I can expand on. Because I like using placeables and creating my own map. I spent 13 hours over the last few days building a map on Backcountry Roads 4X as a possible move for Farm Guy out of Montana. And it started glitching every time I opened a door or opened a garage door or shed door. It would just kill it. So I think it had something to do with the fact that the map came out pre 1.4 patch. I'm not real sure, so we'll see. So again, one of the things is this is the starting farm. Got good old
Hey there,
Uncle Walter here, or Grandpa Walter. Okay, so yeah. So now one of the other things I saw on the reviews, or okay, so I don't own it. So let's dev control me some money here. We'll go buy this thing. I did buy it. Buy it. I don't have money to buy the land. I got $10 million in the bank. What? Oh, shit. Value is 11 million. Okay. Come on. What are we doing here, folks? Buying it for 11 million. That was the other thing that I saw on this the other videos was the outrageous prices on land. I mean, land in the Kansas City area, good farmland can go anywhere from $8,000 to $12,000 an acre. So, you know, this is 581 acres. So, you know, let's just do some math here. See how close he is. So 500, we'll call it 582. 582 acres times, we'll just call it $10,000 an acre. So 5.8 million should be what this land is valued. You know, and he's valuing it so his land values in this map are like double what real life land values are. And you have to set that in the editor. There's a percentage value, and you have to play with it till you get the values right. So I'm sure he just put a percentage in, and it is what it is. I played with that a little bit with my Fairmont 4X map that I'm working on. I hadn't played with it too much, but I did play with it. But alright, so now we own this. Let's go see. We got it. You know, he's got like 3 combines in here. He's got a AF11. This is probably a CR11 and 2 CR11s. He's got a mower in here. You know, I mean, I don't know what kind of starting farm we got, but you know, holy shit, he's got all kinds of, you know, two different planters, a bale pickup, a round baler. There was, if I remember from the deal review, there was nothing in here. Yeah, there was nothing in that shed. But you got a mower over here. I mean, you got a nice little farm set up, but you know, you got all kinds of stuff in here. You know, I mean, so he's got some Summers tillage. There's a horse, first stat, sprayer, fertilizer spreader, a couple. There's a forage wagon, another trailer. What are these? Plows. He's got 3 Amazon drills. I mean, you know, that's a lot of equipment for a starting farm. I mean, seriously. You know. And it's all new equipment. I mean, Grandpa Walter must be a bajillionaire. You know, he's got a windrower, a big sprayer, another forage wagon, and a big slurry, cot slurry in here. So, I mean, he's got a lot of starting equipment. That's just a lot of stuff. Is there another shed? Yeah, there's another shed over here. Let's go see what he's got over here. Yeah, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tractors. You know, he's got a mixer, Flegel mixer bucket. Got a bale bucket. This is a Puma. He's got a T7. He's got a Velara 416, 420 horsepower. He's got a 9S, which is 425 horses. He's got a John Deere 8R 458. He's got a T8 435. He's got 1050 Vario at 517 horses. That's a lot of shit for a starting farm. Okay, you know, sure. I'm getting a little lag here. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, he's got another forage wagon in here. So a lot of stuff, a lot more stuff than a starting farm needs. Let's do some flying around here. Now, when it comes to Kansas terrain, this is a pretty good depiction of some general Kansas, central Kansas terrain. South of probably Junction City, Salina, between Junction City and Salina area, you got hills going out towards maybe Salina more. Big open areas of hills, maybe south towards Emporia, down before you really get into the Flint Hills. Flint Hills are much hillier, but yeah, I mean, so we're gonna up our running multiplier here to 14 because it takes us forever to fly everywhere. So there's our starting farm, right? Got a little road out here. My phone's dinging if you hear that deek deek. But you know, the road, its driveway is bigger than the main road, paved road. But yeah, I mean, it's very big. So kind of set up in the center of the map, so that's cool. Got a gas station. Oh, awning. So he's got the gasket gas station here. He's got there's some traffic, which is always nice to see. Electric vehicle. I love the kind of sound those things make. He's got the museum, old museum, grain mill with another shed of some sort. I'm not sure. Has that got a? It's got a trigger. What is that? Grain Elevator Museum. No trigger for that. So there's the Green River Silo. Why didn't we go visit? There's this Green River Silo. You know, he's got, you know, that's kind of a true, what you'd see, but there's no scale. So normally you'd have a scale. You weigh in, you weigh out, tells you how many bushels you had on. So yeah, this is, you know, by the main, here's the main highway. There's that truck that we just saw. So yeah, his main highway is pretty decent, and there's where we were. I did not see any kind of train, but like this field here, how much is, you know, he wants $8 million for 400 acres. You know, that's way, way, way more. All right, so he's got a Cooper. I'm not sure why we would have a Cooper in Kansas, but maybe, you know, with a house. Maybe some people like playing with it. Riverbend Springs Cooper. Sure, not Kansas realistic. Lime Station. He's got the warehouse up by, you know, the freaking, what do you call it, sell-by place. You know, so we would see that. We do have some box stores here in Kansas. He's got an oil mill over here on the upper left of the map. You know, so that's kind of cool. We do see you have some of those. What is this here? This is another warehouse of some sort, with a buying station. Let's see what this buying station is. Just warehouse. And checking my phone to see if any of my family has replied. No, not. Let me send a text to my buddy Lucas, who you guys met in the Midland radio video that we did. So yeah, I'm texting him, see if he'll jump on and give me some feedback. I'm not a good, you know, okay, so my daughters all text like this, my wife. Like 90 words a second with two thumbs. Me, I'm a kind of texter. He's got a young child, so I don't know, he might not be able to get on, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so going back to the map, so going down the left side, what we got here? We got the carpentry shop. And we got some carpentry places, some wood factory in Kansas City area, Topeka area, kind of in the more rural areas. You might not see a carpentry shop. Cement factory, yeah, you're going to see, we got a lot of cement plants in Kansas. Just about every town over 5,000 people has a cement plant of some sort. Usually it's a bigger chain that has multiple locations throughout Kansas. Let's see, we got David over here. Hello, David. David's a kind of the...
What can I do for you?
He's that freaky guy. I always kind of wondered about David. Let's see, going down the left side. Let's go see what's down here. We got Noah. Is it Noah? Okay, Noah is located at the farmer's market. What's Noah got to say?
I don't know you. Let's change.
Oh yeah, this is Noah. He's
My
weird.
name is Noah. I am a my
Tells us all about it. He's a 45-year-old male. Okay, well, we're not on Tinder, so I don't need to know that you're a 45-year-old male. Ben, I like old Ben. He's usually pretty cool.
Look who we had last time.
You know, so kind of standard NPCs. That's cool. What do we got over here? We got the biogas plant. We're not going to go visit that. Okay, we got a... Okay, this is where I talked about how he had 3 starter farms, supposedly, according to one of the other feedbacks I saw. But they're spread out. So, like, you know, he's got the sheep farm over here. He's got the main farm up here. And what is that? There's the grain barge terminal. I'm not sure why we have a grain barge terminal in the middle of Kansas. Yeah, there's a Easter egg beach ball, but you know, there's no railroad. And I'm not sure why we got a shadow of this going on back there, but we do. But this is a grain barge terminal. This is supposed to be set up over water so the barges come in and fill. So I don't know why this is here. Maybe it's another sell point. Makes no sense to me. He's got a gas station over here. Large petrol tank. Okay, so this is another farm site. Okay, so he does have another farm site. So this is, I think this is the, what does he want for this? 200,000. Buy. This is the Helena fertilizer shed, I think. Yeah, not Helena, American Midwest fertilizer shed. I use this a lot because I really like it. If you have not seen this, this building is pretty cool. It's got a bulk bin here, and you dump in there and you load out in here, and you got fertilizer storage, liquid and whatever. However, he's got the dump trigger covered up so you can't dump any fertilizer. So yeah, so yeah, he's got a big shed, nothing in it. He's got a big grain bin operation, another shed with nothing in it. The shed got anything in it? No shed, nothing in it. So that's pretty cool. So this is, you know, another farm site, but yeah, you know, I don't know why he blocked that off. It's maybe something look cool. And the shadows, I'm not sure. As I turn, the shadows kind of, yeah, it's kind of weird. First time map maker, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. You know, see, my problem is I got giants down. I can place crap all over the map. I can paint the roads. But where I'm having trouble is with the terrain editing. For whatever reason, I'm having trouble with that. So, you know, if I wanted to do a flat map, I could do that. It wouldn't be too big of a deal. But I want to give you the actual real terrain of Fairmont, Kansas, which is here by Lansing, Leavenworth. You know, so it's more realistic. So it's a hilly area. So I got another gas station and a tailor shop. We got Katie. This must be the animal. Yep, this is livestock. Got the livestock place over here. And the way the roads are, I mean, you know, here's the main road. Why wouldn't you have the animal dealer next to the main road? And here I go with the shadows of what look to be the trees. It's just weird. I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, I mean, the animal dealer wouldn't be. You wouldn't go clear over there and clear down here and clear over there. You'd be next to the road. You know, so I'm not sure. It's kind of like he wanted all these big fields in the middle, which is okay, but you're putting all your stuff on the outside. I mean, you could have put this here and put this big grass field around it the other way. You know, and he wants $8 million for this 400-acre grass field. And you aren't paying for the grass field, you're paying for this whole plot. So, yeah, you got the grain mill down there, that's fine. Let's see, do we go over there? It's a lime station, another barge terminal. So, you know, you got or was this the barge terminal? Okay, this is another barge terminal that he put here next to the road. You know, and the shadows are weird. I mean, look as I'm turning, that's a big, huge shadow. So my wife just texted, I'm going to stand in the hallway and scream, please help me. He won't let me go help. Thanks for your support, honey. I appreciate it. So, I mean, I'm not an experienced map maker, but I've played on a lot of different maps, and I've seen what experienced map makers do, and this map just isn't it. I mean, he did good with the terrain. He's got some stuff in there, but you know, like the main farm, you know, $11,000 just for this plot of 581 acres. You know, it's too. You couldn't play on this map. You'd never make enough money to buy any of the land. You know, and I guess if you start out a new farmer mode, you get this plot. So, okay, so you just kind of plant one strip of corn and then another strip. It's a method. I mean, it's 500 acres, so it's a nice plot to start it with. But shit, if I wanted to buy this, I need $16 million. I'd farm this for 4 or 5 years and never make enough to buy this plot of land. So yeah, wife, just thought I'd add some more entertainment. Love you too, honey. So yeah, yeah. I like the terrain. I don't like the field layout. I mean, this field's huge. 3,200 acre field. Okay. Even in western Kansas where they got big fields, there would never ever be a 3,200 acre field. Just wouldn't, it's not out there. 300-400 acre fields, yeah. Out in western Kansas, you bet. 3,200 acre field, no. Not even in North Dakota, where I was on an 800 acre field for 3 days with a one combine, an 8820 with a 30-foot header by myself. My boss would bring his semi out, and then he would drop a straight truck off and take the semi to town, and by the time I filled the straight truck up, he was coming back from town with the semi. But yeah, I mean, you know, these things are huge. You know, this one here is 1,000 acre field. Not happening. Another 1,400 acre field and another 1,500 acre field. you know, this is going to be great if you had huge equipment. Sure. And maybe, you know, it's not a playable map to me because the price is $64 million to buy this field. No frickin' way. No frickin' way. For $64 million, I could buy, shit, I don't know what I could buy in Kansas, but I could buy a huge farm, all the equipment, and a key turn operation for $64 million. I could buy a farm that I'd have to have 10 hired hands to run. Yeah. Not realistic. You know, like I said, I give the terrain a good review. Sorry, I'm itching. I give the terrain a good review, but just not realistic. It's not a realistic map. You know, it's on Mod Hub, so it passed Giants testing. But Giants, it doesn't pass the realism test. For somebody who wanted to, you know, start in scratch mode, unless you got dev controls, you're not going to be able to play this realistically. Start out with just, you know, a couple $100,000 and start farming. It's just not going to happen. You know, there's supposedly a canning factory. Where's the canning factory at? So he's got a canning factory. Oh, that's up here. Okay. It's a canning factory next to the dairy. That's the dairy. What is that over here? So this is Big Moose Dairy. It's a big dairy processing plant. Okay. Got it. You know, you've got a water tower. What is this over here? I see water tower. Okay, this is the cow barn. So this is part of that. He's got the farm spread out in different places. You know, no farm in the world would have the main farm way up here, his cow farm over here, and wherever the hell that other place was that we had buildings. Nah, hell no. Not happening. So, yeah, there's a sheep barn too. Oh, that's right there. Sheep barn. I'll tell you that. So you got a sheep barn, dairy barn. Is that another dairy barn? Yeah, no, so you got some cattle placeables out here. So yeah, there's this dairy barn. Realistic dairy barn. I mean, this is what a dairy barn. I've worked in a dairy barn, and yeah, it's not clean. You know, I mean, the grates. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm not seeing sheep, but I am not seeing. So those other barns are empty. They don't have animals in them. So these are all placeables in this. These are placeable animals. Water buffalo. Huh? Are they placeable? Yeah. Maybe it's because we don't own it. I don't know. But why does sheep show up? That doesn't make sense to me. Sheep show up in here, but the cow barn doesn't. And the cow barn doesn't show up on the map. Anyone wants 149 for that little plot. Okay, yeah, maybe. But again, let's see if it shows up here. Chicken coop shows up. Sheep barn. Yep. So I have to own it for everything to show up. So he does have animals, and those are they real animals? Cow barn with feeding robot. Pig fattening. No. So there's no animals in there. Oh wait. No, he does. He's got 15 of each. 20. 20, 20. Yeah, okay. Where's the trigger? Food trigger must be on this side. Milk trigger, hay trigger, slurry trigger, feeding robot. Where is the animal buying trigger? It's a horse stable. Oh, it's pig. That's the pigs. Okay. Alright, so where in the hell is the trigger for the cow barn? How do you buy animals? Hay trigger, milk trigger. Here it is. Alright. So, open. Animal dialogue. Alright, so he does have animals in here. Yeah. So he put animals in there so you can see them. Alright, that's cool. What is this over here? This another. This chicken coop. Okay. So, yeah. I was kind of excited. You know, Farmer Cop had a 16X back in Farm Sim 22. It was pretty flat. I mean, it was just flat. There was nothing, no buildings. There was a bus stop, and that was it. And a couple grain elevators next to the railroad. But it was a map you could do something with. This, like I said, the terrain is typical Kansas terrain, but yeah, this is not anywhere near realistic. There's no way anybody could play this and really have fun doing it, because they're trying to, you know, let's see, what's the smallest tillable field? 300 acres, 200 acres, 390 acres. Yeah, 308 acres, $7 million. 500, you know, so I mean, so this is like your smallest tillable field. And you still want $6 million for it, you know. So, you know, AS modding or whatever you guys were, if you're watching, if you do watch this, go back, revamp this, set the prices right, put the farm, all the animals in the farm in one location, cut the fields down to size, you know, 80 acres, 120 acres, you know, let's talk sections, because Kansas is pretty much divided up into sections, mile by mile sections. So yeah, you know, yeah. I give it a 1 star. Huge map, saving, taking forever. Give it a 1 star. Quit. Not worth, not playable. Just my opinion. Not playable. rate it. Uninstall it. Not worth it. Yeah, so I pretty much, I'm down to Montana on Arkansas 4X, which is a great map. If you've not played Arkansas 4X, go play it. If you haven't played Kinalog Highlands, go play that one. That's a good one. I'm having a lot of fun with nobody. So I took all the Stera South American things out. My family's out. Married daughter is probably gone to bed. She's got to work at her engineering firm and go to school. Oldest daughter is on her second job bartending. Youngest daughter is in Oregon State. Go Beavers. Freshman out there in biomechanical and environmental engineering. Gotta love the kids. I mean, I got great kids. All three of my daughters are awesome. The house is kind of empty with them gone. The wife and I are kind of missing them sometimes. But, yeah. So, Arkansas 4X map. If you haven't watched any of my Montana videos, this was a map I was looking for. Traffic at an initial little town that I build off of. When we get logged in here, I'll show you. I'm gonna have to dim my light a little bit. So, yeah, so... Oh, I'm in third person view. There we go. So I'm currently doing some mowing. So yeah, very busy farm going on here. I got a neighbor who's got some stuff in here. Alright, I'm starting to get some text here. Let's see. Kinley Gunmucking Cup. She got a Starbucks cup. But Montana, yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. So this is a 4X map. See how the fields, he's got it broken out. He's got a big one here. It's 280 some acres. That's the biggest field on the map. You know, but he's got 4 fields that are 60 acres each. You know, I mean, this is a realistic map in terms of field breakout. You know, I mean, you've got some of these in smaller plots. But I could start this map with even just starting from scratch with no money and figure out a way to make some cash through mowing grass or whatever, you know. You know, he had a starter town in here. Let's let me go visit this place. No, that's not good. Here, let me enter a vehicle. So he had a little starter town set up here, and I added, you know, I added the case or the Fenton Massey Agco dealer. Got some minimal equipment. I added the bank. I added the Sons of Soul building. The lumber yard was already there. That was already there. You know, I added all of this co-op stuff. These buildings were already here. So, I mean, he had some good stuff in here already. This was already here mostly. I added a gas station. What was this? This was already there. I added a Sonic. Was Sonic from Hashy or Squiggles? So I'm a big fan of Squiggles. Squiggles mods. Dairy Queen Town Cleaners, and Hashy does a lot of good placeable mods. Henry's Tire. I think this is a mix of both of theirs. I'd have to go look, honestly. You can Google them. But Sonic was one of them. I put Sonic in. The dairy was, I put the dairy in there. Actually, the dairy might have already been there. The gas station was there. So this was kind of the town. I added, you know, some buildings. We get down here. You got great traffic through here. What else I added? I added a police station using the kind of, I forget what the house was. The house was kind of outdoor based, but that's city police station. Got the fire department in here with, at the time I did this, I didn't have fire truck mods, so these are the international service trucks that I just did red to make look like fire trucks, and the Mercedes ambulance that I downloaded. I put in the ABC liquor store. This delivery places was already here. I added a little gas station. I added a little trailer park back there. I added Jimmy's Automotive. This house was there. The farmer's market was there. This house was there. I added the John. This was here as the Axle Trailer Center, and I turned it into a John Deere dealer. I don't have a Case dealer in this because I'm playing in Montana, and I'm kind of not happy with Case IH right now. Not the company, but a local dealer here in Kansas. I added the little hotel, Lantern Hotel, which was a mod. So this is what I like to do. I like to take what somebody's already done with a map in editor and then add placeables and just kind of fill the town out a little more. I added a bunch of houses. Added kind of a housing addition. I put a Dollar General gym and a Church's Chicken in, all mods. So yeah, I like doing that. That's kind of how I roll. Cause I'm, like I said, I'm not good at editor. I just have until I get that down. Part of it is I'm too busy playing instead of sitting down and playing with the editor. So this was a starter farm. Oh, it has Case equipment. I do have Case in the game. I just don't have a Case dealer. But yeah, this is a great map. I mean, you know, he did a real good job with the side backgrounds, put in kind of mountains around it, which made it perfect for the Montana scenario. Contrary to popular belief, northern Arkansas does have some mountains, as does southern Missouri. So not unrealistic for Arkansas, but it also worked for Montana. So yeah, so you know, I mean, look, the field's set up good. He got roads, you know, around them, kind of like sections. This was neighbor farm. John Deere neighbor, he's a John Deere guy. The farm was here. I added the equipment. So all the buildings were already here. Got grain elevator going on over here. This was the, so he's got a grain barge terminal too. Huh. Okay. Not sure why we would have a grain barge terminal. I never noticed that. Shouldn't be a grain barge terminal. Should be just a regular terminal. But he put some, you know, some timber along there. I added all these trees. I added this timber because I still like to do a little bit of forestry. This is my forestry equipment that I carried over from previous game. If you haven't been following me, Farm Guy has moved a bajillion times in various scenarios. They have a carpentry lumber yard going on here, which is pretty good. But yeah, he did a good job with it. I mean, got the nice bridges and kind of a small river going on here with timber around it. This timber was all here. So yeah, Arkansas 4X is a great map. Like I said, it's a great little map. I did a review of this previously when I first started this series. Why is my bank balance moving? Oh, I got one of my. I was like, why is my bank balance going down? I got one of my hired hands out fertilizing. And these guys are done working ground, so I'll have to move them out. Soybeans. Yeah. So they've been working the ground. These were rice fields. That was sorghum, I believe were these sorghums. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to shut this off. I'll save it just because we're doing work while I was talking. So, yeah. How long have we been streaming? For an hour? Alright, so that's an hour stream. I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. Drop me a comment what you thought. Might start doing some streaming of live gameplay. We'll see ya.